Now he's getting closer and closer to the rope. This may change things a little bit.
Está estirando muy bien el López, pero abierto, abierto. Métaselo por el centro.
Stay in the middle of the ring. Stay in the middle.
Por el centro.
But Hector, you don't need to hold, okay? Okay?
Cool, easy, come on. Perfecto. Si no me pare de tirar esas dos chingadas, man. Usted 10 veces mejor.
You start, picking it up just a little more.
Yes.
You start picking it up.
You're doing fine.
That's
You're
all.
doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good, Greg.
Picking up
Put that
more punches now.
Throw that right hand to his belly with mean it. Jab it to his belly. To his belly, huh?
I didn't hear Haugen's corner giving him any answers to what Camacho is doing here. He's going to have to figure it out himself.
He's caught totally by surprise. This is not the Camacho he's expected to use the middle of the ring like that.
Well, Haugen expected that he would be the man to set the pace and dictate the tempo of the fight. It's been exactly the opposite way around.
When a guy uses the middle of the ring, you've got to use your jab in combinations.
So Greg needs to box.
And he's not a boxer. He wants to slug it out. And to do that, the other guy has to back up and give him room.
And Camacho is not backing up, as you see. Continuing to dominate the exchanges, starting and finishing most of them.
The thing about that kind of style is it exhausts you. It takes a lot of water in your body before and after a boxing match.
Good point, because Camacho began to run out of gas as early as the 6th round in the first matchup 3 months ago.
It's going to be hard to hold that. He may have to rest for a few rounds and then come back later on.
He claims he's in real tip-top condition for the first time in his life.
He's in good shape just to be able to do what he's just done in the first couple of rounds. Boy, but he sees red in the guy's face. He's going to try and get a cut.
It looks like there's a little puffiness under the left eye of Greg Haugen.
And he's backing up, which is what he doesn't want to do. Camacho is in good shape. And Haugen hasn't landed a good.
That's more than puffiness. It's more than puffiness, George. You can see that there's a little cut emerging under the left eye of Haugen.
Camacho's going to just stand his ground and work on it now.
We'll try to pick away with the jab.
Haugen should rush an outfield to take away something that's very new to Camacho, to stand your ground. But Camacho seems to be in good shape. I guess the weightlifting program. Look at the veins in his arm. Haugen will not be intimidated by anything. This is a great fighter from the past.
Haugen lands a right, but takes punishment in return.
If he backs up at all, Camacho is just going to get fresh.
Solid left hand from Camacho. Haugen momentarily stunned. Almost every time you see a fighter smile like that, George, it's because they've been hurt. That's right. Haugen trying to turn things around with the right hand.
Camacho is not experienced in going forward, so there'll be a lot of lunges on his part trying to be an aggressive. But if Haugen's decided to let him use the middle of the ring, he's going to be in trouble. It would be best for him to go wild.
Go wild, start to brawl and try to pull him into the ring.
You cannot outbox this guy. Just go wild. Camacho is muscular. He's got veins all in his arm. He's been lifting weights.
How bad is it?
No, it's not bad at all. It's little tiny.
From the head, but.
Don't worry about it.
That's it. Just something.
Start having that right hand now. Start scoring on that right hand. Don't lunge.
Let's take a look at a combination that Camacho landed in that round. He's fighting with more authority and confidence because he knows he's in condition. He's not trying to finesse his way through this because he feels he could sustain this for 12 rounds. It's Haugen's job to convince him that he can't.
Greg Haugen has begun to pick up the pace. He threw 47 punches in round 3, but it was still a round dominated by Hector Camacho. We counted him with 59 attempted punches, landing almost half of them. You heard Haugen tell his corner that he believes that the cut under his left eye is the product of a headbutt. Doesn't matter now. It's a perfect target for Camacho. Good left hand for Haugen. He follows it in to try to go to the body.
Haugen has got a lot of heart. He's landed some important body blows that round.
Right hand by Haugen lands flush on the face. Again, the left to the body. Camacho standing his ground, though.
Haugen is starting to box, use his jab a bit more over Camacho's right hand. I think it's a little too late for that. He should pile up some more points to win a few rounds before he starts that. Great body punch.
Doubling up with the jab and following with the left. Camacho going after that cut under the left eye of Greg Haugen.
Haugen just landed a very important body shot there.
And there's a body shot from Camacho coming up and under with the right hand. Another punch he didn't throw much in the first fight.
I don't think that was really intended to be a body shot. He just landed. But now you'll see a little bit more bump in the ropes by Camacho because of that last body shot. That shot hurt.
But now for the first time in the bout, George, Greg is beginning to back Hector up a little bit.
It's all because of that straight right hand he threw to Camacho's body. It takes a minute to recover from such a punch.
Still the blazing hand speed for Camacho in those instances when he holds his ground. Right hand to the face by Haugen. Left hand inside by Camacho. Haugen stunned again.
Camacho is determined to stay away from the rope.
Good idea.
Once Haugen is able to make him touch that rope, his spirit could be broken. That's what he does not intend to do, is touch the rope. First time now, you're going to see a different fight. He did touch the ropes.
Round 4, the most competitive in the fight so far. Haugen set the tempo early with a couple of hard punches.
Camacho's got a lot of power. A lot of people don't give him credit for it, but he has power.
Well, how can you say that, George? He's only had one knockout in his last dozen or so fights.
He's just not interested in finishing anybody else off. Because to be a finisher, you take a chance. You may get hurt yourself. Power sometimes without the instincts of a finisher. Maybe he was hurt early in his career. Haugen is coming on now.
Too early to say that Haugen is turning things around, but this has been a much better showing. He's still taking a lot of punishment, though.
That was Haugen's best round. But Camacho did very little backing up, even when he took a couple of clean punches. How do you see the fight after 4 rounds?
Larry, 3 rounds to 1, 39-37 favor of Hector Camacho. In rounds 1, 2, and 3, Greg Haugen walked in and got nailed by quick combinations in each of the first 3 rounds. But in round 4, Haugen moved in and started landing good, solid right hands to the body to win the 4th round. But I'm wondering how bad the cut is over Haugen's left eye and whether it's going to be a major factor in the next few rounds.